He just won't let me be. What? Hi. Apparently he thinks I'm beautiful too. Tito. Hi. Thank you. Thank you. I wish I would have got these chords together a little bit better before I decided to go live. I made myself a gin and tonic. Mm. It should be fun. It's always fun when you add a little liquor. I'm gonna try and let this build up some, and then I'll get into the title of this video. Yo, Tito. Hi. Hi. He won't leave me alone. The cat won't leave me alone. Oh, you got your drink on last night? You know what? I don't really drink too often. Sorry about that. I don't really drink too often, and I like me a good gin and tonic. He's not gonna leave me alone. So you said you got your drink on last night. What did you drink? Sorry. My cat is like a child that doesn't listen. What? Mm. You know what? I've heard that like the difference between brown liquor and clear liquor is food coloring, but I don't really fuck with brown liquor. I mean, I don't even drink as much as I used to anymore, so I just try and keep it, to a minimum. I do a lot of rosés and some wine, and yeah, I don't really get too crazy with it anymore. I'm not that adventurous because it's just I can't handle it all. Crown Vanilla is your favorite? Never had it before. Never. Yeah, I got the little bottles of tonic water, and I got me a big bottle of gin. And Jesus Christ, drink it straight. I can't drink anything straight anymore. I'm not like I can't do it. I can't take it. So he's just over there doing his own thing. He just sneezed on the couch. It messes your stomach up. I just feel like a lot of things like I can't do it no more. Like as far as drinking, anything too strong. Like I can do like Jello shots and shit like that, but like when it comes to like really strong things, not anymore. Yeah, he's my baby. I had him since he was like a month. I used to have him and his brother, Sesson and Dobo. But Sesson, he was very aggressive and I couldn't do it. Hi. I wanted to talk about a free giveaway, but I feel like tonight is going to be very, very messy, especially because I'm drinking. So I don't know. I'm just with the shits tonight. With the shits. Mm. And then I feel like I get a lot of loaded questions too. Every time I get on here, I get a lot of loaded questions. I recorded like a whole video about a free giveaway and everything, but I didn't like the way I looked in it. I feel like I'm gaining way too much weight. I feel very, very subconscious about how I look, and I didn't like it. So I was like, I'm gonna just go live because I don't like it. Being beautiful and feeling overweight is two different things. I came from being over 300 pounds, and I don't want to go back to that. So like when I get into like certain weight range, I'm like, yo, I look disgusting, and I thought I just that's what I am now, and I feel bad about how I look. But the problem is that like I'm always working, like grace you with this face. I'm always working, so like I want to get back into exercising, and I want to be more active. I was losing weight good when I was active, but I haven't really been active. Like all I do is travel. I was just active. Like I would go out, I would go for walks, and I was doing a pole dancing class. I think like 2 times a week, and like I was just way more active. So I'm trying to get back into that. I was just telling one of my friends like, "Bitch, we gotta get the fuck out the house." No, I feel fat. Thank you, chat, but I feel fat. Really, really fat. Like bad. Look at this. Look at this. It's a double chin. So like I did my makeup and I had like this whole cute outfit on and it was like a jean jacket and everything and I was like, you look cute. That camera came on and I was like, oh girl, no. No. But somebody asked what mischief has have I been getting into lately? I've been I won't say that I've been up to some fuck shit, but I have I've definitely been trying to open up a new chapter in my life. Like it's a lot. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna conquer the world. I'm going to conquer the world. I don't care what people say. I'm gonna do everything I wanna do and how I wanna do it and I'm gonna get that shit done and I don't care what people think and you know. That's just how I've been lately. Fuck it. It's a lot. It's a whole lot. Mm. I am gonna do it. I got my lingerie out. I'm actually about to start creating a lookbook and everything. I actually secured a dope ass sponsor. I actually secured a PR agent that actually works for a PR firm. Her name is Sydney. Sydney is so fucking amazing. Like when I say Sydney is amazing, she is so amazing. Like she hooked me up with social media influencers. And I just feel like every time I'm trying to do the right thing, I turn around and I'm getting knocked on my ass. So like the social media influencers, like the shit that's supposed to be coming in for them. It's just been a lot with that and just I feel like I'm holding on to reality, but I can see it like slipping out of my fingers. It's like insane. But I don't give up. I don't give up because I have a goal and I know the first year is the hardest and I work a lot. I work a whole lot and when I say I work, I travel. So like, you know, I might be in DC one day. I'll be in Virginia the next day. I might be in Connecticut another day. I might be in New York another day. So like every day is something different and it's very, very draining. And the only thing I'm gonna do is live my dreams and just have my fucking passion. And it is building my business into an empire. That's what my passion is. That's what I want to do. I want to build it into an empire. So right now, I'm fighting and I'm struggling, but I'm still doing it. I'm still doing it. And after a few more sips, I'll probably reveal more fuck shit that I've been up to. What have you guys been up to? I know you guys be having like the juicy questions and whatnot, so I guess I'll be doing to answer all that shit tonight. Why not, right? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Let me tell you, right? So a lot of people be like, yo, like, you are so brave to be like putting on this lingerie and putting yourself out there. And I just explain to people, like, you have to understand that it's three people in the room when I take these shots: me, the photographer, and one other person that I'm comfortable with. That's why I'm so comfortable with taking the lingerie shots, because, like, you got the first thing I said was, like, I feel fat. I feel fat. I've been feeling fat for a while now, like for a really, really long time. So for me, it's like I need to show women like me that it's going to be okay. You know, you can have stretch marks and you can have cellulite, and you'll still be an amazing woman. Like if somebody has issues with that, then fuck them. Because you're sexy and you deserve to feel sexy. And a lot of these companies, they don't give a fuck about plus size women. They only include them because they feel like they need to be inclusive. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, like we need something by us for us. We need something that, we can say, like, bitch, I know exactly where to get that from. I know exactly where to get that from. And that's why, like, it was important for me to start Black Lace and Leather. It was so important for me to start Black Lace and Leather because, like, I had a mission. It's not just like, oh, well, I just want to own a company. No, I had a mission. Like, I knew other girls that was like me. I struggle so much with my weight. Struggle so much with my weight. This time last year, I was losing weight and I felt good. This time this year, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's not going nowhere. So, yeah, and that's another thing. As far as the products that I sell goes, I just don't put anything out there. You guys don't know how much money I burn on samples. Going to vendors and getting samples and trying them on and figuring out what works and what doesn't work, and well, how are people going to feel about this, and it's all trial and error. I know. I want to get back to working out. I do. I want to get back to work, but it has to be like a fun workout for me. I can't just go to a regular gym and just work out. If I go to a regular gym, I'm gonna be miserable. I'm gonna be like, oh, these guys are staring at me and they're making me uncomfortable. I'm that type of low self esteem having female. Like, I can't do it. Look at him, Tito. What are you doing? Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. I can't. I got him when he was this big. Now he run this shit. This place is his. You see the way he walk all over the couches and shit? Yo, Tito. What is it? Hmm? Anybody want a cat for sale? Oh, he found something he want. I don't know. It's just a lot. It's a whole lot. But like I said, I feel like I could conquer the world, and I'm trying not to give up. Oh, you brought the naughty kid? He does love his mom. Sometimes I feel like I'm in a relationship with him. Look at him. Putty. Just putty. Hi, baby. And then, like, it's so weird because, like, sometimes he just wants to be up under me. Like, he doesn't care about anything else but just being up under me. He didn't run. He's still there. What? And he talks to me. He's so rude because when I'm on the phone, that's when he wants to talk to me the most. And in the morning when I wake up, like, he'll He'll like jump on the bed and I'll fake sleep and he'll leave me alone. But the second he sees me like get up and move, like he's on it. Stop. He's so rude. He is just like a kid. He is very much just like a child. Very much like a child. And then like when he misses me, I can tell because like he's like all over me and shit. Like it's terrible. I feel like he's gonna knock this whole thing into the
Warning, this podcast may not be suitable for listeners.
My phone just rang. That was terrible. I wish I could put this on airplane mode, but if I do, I'm like staring at myself because I'm used to the camera being over here and it's over here and it's weird for me. Come on, yo, Tito. Come on. Okay, so Friday night, I have a Valentine's Day date, but it's not like really a date. It is a date, but it's not really a date. So somebody that I used to deal with years ago is taking me out. Stop it. Stop. Stop. She made a reservation at like a really dope restaurant in Center City. Um, so I'm gonna try and like get really dressed really cute and go out with her for Valentine's Day. But I guess you could say it's like a friend date. It's weird. I can't really explain it because it's not like romantic. The one thing she did tell me is that like when we used to deal with each other, like she wishes that she appreciated me more back then. So have we been flirting? No. No, she'd be like, I'ma just treat you, how you should be treated. That's what she tells me. Like that's what she says all the time. I'm gonna treat you how you should be treated. And then like that's it. Like if there's no flirting in between. She does constantly tell me she's like, I always thought that you were absolutely stunning. I still think that you're drop dead gorgeous. And I'm like, girl, stop. I just feel like people like put too much into my looks. Like I have so many flaws to me. It's terrible. Terrible. Do you guys have plans for Valentine's Day? You never know what. What don't you never know? I think I'm starting to feel that a little bit. Working. I'm going to be working in the morning. She and I are going out later on in the night, so that should be fun. I'm very nervous because, like I said, like I just have been having a lot of issues with body image lately. Ew, happy birthday. Valentine's Day, baby. You were born for love. That's the thing. It's not that I don't want that to occur. It's just that I don't know. Like, I just, I don't know. I was talking to a friend earlier and I was telling her about how one of my other friends that I had known for years, I've known her since I was probably about like 20. She was talking to her nephew and he was like, Auntie described the perfect woman. So she did. And then she realized that she was describing me. And she called me and she told me, oh, I love documentaries. Girl, I love documentaries. I will watch a million and one documentaries back to back. But let me stay on task. So she called me and she was like, "Yeah, I realized that I was describing you." And I'm like, "What?" I've known you for so many years and you've been around for quite a few people. Well, not quite a few, but you've been around for a few people. And you never gave me the inkling that, like, you would be even the slightest bit interested in me. And I see you like family. Why now? I see you like family. Girl, that was last year. I haven't spoken to her since then. Tito. Hmm. Oh, now he wants to be calm and lay down your shit after he run amok. I think that my favorite type of documentaries to watch is about like antiquities and ancient civilization. I think it's very, very fascinating that the only thing that changed with time is technology. But we still go through the same thing. We still have the same problems. And oh, it's a gin and tonic. I made it myself and I put 3 maraschino cherries in it. What's my ideal woman? It's so strange how often I get this question. Um, I like taller women. I'm 5'5", so preferably, I don't know, 5'8", 5'9" and above. Um, I've never dealt with a woman the same size as me, so I do like my women to be on the slimmer side. I don't know. I think it's because I have like an obsession with us looking like the number 10 because I'm short and curvy or average height and curvy. I do like hair. I like hair a lot. I was kind of sad that I cut my hair off, but it's growing back. So I love hair. Um, I used to date a lot of studs when I was younger, or butches or soft butches or whatever you want to call them. But I'm over that. Um, the ideal woman for me is not too feminine, not too masculine. I don't want somebody that's going to act like she's my father or just way too masculine, but I can't deal with somebody as feminine as me because we would drive each other crazy. I like makeup, don't touch my makeup. I like lashes, don't put on my lashes. Stay away from my clothes, don't touch my purses, and why are you putting my heels on? So I do not deal with women that are too feminine or too masculine. Um, I like dominance. Um, Not really too dominant to where I feel like, she's trying to be controlling because I've been with controlling women before and I don't like that. Some women like it, I don't like it. So I do like women that are more dominant than me because I'm very submissive. I have a dominant side to me, but for the most part, I'm pretty submissive. Um, I like a woman that can laugh. She can take a joke and she can tell a joke. That's pretty much the way to my heart. It's just laughing. I'm such a goofball and such a klutz. And I get myself into the worst situations and I have to laugh it out. Um, I like a woman that can think on her feet because um, sometimes in tight situations, like I won't be there to save the day. I need to know that, like you'll be able to get yourself out of whatever situation you're in. You don't need me to come and rescue the day all the time because I've been there before and it's very, very tiring to figure out my issues and figure out your issues. And honestly, I'm still kind of young and I'm still figuring out life for myself. And I want somebody that's gonna make me feel like she can protect me. Because I feel like that's one of the things that I always, like, never get. I never get the woman that will say, you know, I won't let anything happen to you. It's okay, I got you. Um, I feel like a lot of the women that I tend to deal with, they always have an underlying stream of selfishness. When I'm with somebody, I always think about them no matter what I do. Well, how would so and so feel if, I did this? Or what would so and so say? And I tend to deal with women that make decisions without me. Um, I tend to find the women that just don't think about me in the decision making process. And that hurts because it's the same thing over and over again. Um, I think that a lot of women that I deal with tend to put other people before me. So, they'll put their friends before me. Or, like, once you get to a certain point in your relationship, you have to think about your partner. Like, that should be one of the first people you think about. And it doesn't happen. You said sophisticated women? I need a woman that can not only be sophisticated, but a woman that can have that dash of ratchetness. She has to be able to um, navigate her way through the streets, as well as be like book smart and intelligent and everything, because I can play both roles, honestly. I can walk into a room full of, business people and own that shit. Or I can be out in the hood and not show one drop of fear ever. I need somebody that can be able to do the same thing. So, everybody always asks me what type of women do I go for, and I always find it very interesting because when I put it out there, and it's not like the women that I'm dating, like, they don't know about YouTube, and they don't know about the Instagram and stuff like that. They don't know about the Snapchat followers. They don't know about any of this stuff when I meet them. But it's so strange because I just always run into the same type of woman no matter what I put out in the universe over and over again. And I'm just like, oh, okay. And I mean, part of the problem is me because I put up with it. I find these women and, I don't always feel valued yet. I stay with them and I deal with them. And, you guys caught me on a good night. This drinking shit, you guys are going to get all the answers to all your questions tonight. I promise. I do get that. What type of woman do you like a lot? It was this one girl that I met. I met her on a dating website and I thought that she was perfect. When I say perfect, she was perfect. And she straight ghosted me. Yo, she straight ghosted me. I was like, well, what did I do wrong? Like, what is it? Like, did I not set the hookah up right? Like, what is it? She straight ghosted me. I don't know why. Her. I met her for an app called Her. Her is everywhere. It's like a dating app plus like a social media app. So I just thought that she was so attractive. And when I met her, like her demeanor was everything. And I was like, I could definitely vibe with her. And the fucking girl ghosted me. Like, it happens though. I guess it just wasn't meant to be. And the craziest part about it is that I recently came across her page on Instagram. And I was like, I should follow her just to be smart. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not. Just keep my head down then. So what do you still about someone sending mixed signals? What do you mean sending mixed signals? Like, I want you, I don't want you, I want you, I don't want you, I want you, I don't want you. What do you mean? Because, like, I feel like if you're sending mixed signals, you're not really sure of what you want. So for me, like, when I deal with people, I know what I want and I can articulate it. So if I want something serious, I can tell you I want something serious. If I, want something to do right now, I'll tell you that. Um, I'm not that type of person, but if I did want to be that type of person, I would be able to tell you exactly what it is that I want and how I want it and what I don't want. Some people, like, I don't know if they're scared to tell people, like, what it is that they want deep down inside. I'm one of those females that I'm not afraid to say, like, hey, this was cool, but it's not working out. I want you, I don't want you. They're not exactly sure what they want, or I feel like they either are not sure what they want or they have multiple options. Like, I had one girl, she would hit me up and then she would disappear and then she would hit me up. And in my mind, I'm like, she has a girl that she's dealing with. And when that girl, like, fucks up, she tries to hit me up. And then when that girl cleans her eggs up, she goes back to her. Honey, just go back to her. Just go the fuck back to her. If that's where you want to be, don't try and make me your sloppy seconds because, bitch, I am nobody's sloppy seconds. Mm. This is my whole thing. If you are staying with your ex, if you and your ex are currently in the same home, if you and your ex still have a lease together, you do not need to be out there seeking anyone else. And that's it. Don't do it, girl. That is a whirlwind of problems. A whirlwind of problems. First of all, just because we're not together don't mean that I don't have feelings for you or you don't have feelings for me, and then it gets sticky. And then what if I want to bring somebody back home? What happens then? Do I have to say, well, hey, you need to stay out for the night because I'm trying to get some? Like, how really, like, what? Or, like, are you gonna have a problem if I stay out all night and I'm gonna knock some boots? Are you gonna be blowing my phone up because you're jealous? Child, I don't have time for it at all. I want to get one of these cherries out so bad. It's a lot to think about. I went on a date with this one girl years ago. Damn, like 6, 7 years ago. And it was cool. This is when I have a loft now, but I had a loft back then. So she was just like, yeah, I'll come over and we'll watch movies. But the night she's supposed to come over, I get a text message from her roommate. And her roommate's like, oh, such and such is shy and so on. And I'm like, girl, she's shy, but she invited me out ziplining. How shy is she? Come to find out, her roommate was her ex girlfriend. And I was like, you're the type of female that don't need to be on dating apps because you obviously still have this whole situationship on the side. How did she get my number to text me? How? And what have you been telling her for her to be like, oh, she's shy and, you guys are moving too fast and what? Girl, I invited you over for movies at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't understand what the problem is. Hmm. I don't know. I don't get it. People are crazy, guys. I just want to be happy. I said I just want to be happy. And, like, the craziest part about it is that, like, I'm such an independent person. Like, when I deal with people, I don't ask them for anything. Like, I could be struggling, like, hard body, and I will not ask you for anything because I will figure that shit out on my own. I just want companionship. I just want somebody that can stand by my side and be like, it's okay. Like, we may not have all the answers, but we'll figure this shit the fuck out. Why the fuck is that so hard to find? It's so hard to find. I don't get it. 35 minutes in. I knew we were going to get on relationships. I knew it. We always talk about like love vibes and shit like that. I guess the gin and tonic is really helping, right? Um, the only reason why I hate asking anybody for anything is because um, one of my past relationships, like as a matter of fact, a couple of my past relationships, I was completely dependent on somebody that didn't want me anymore. And then like at the drop of a dime, everything changed and it was a struggle. It was a struggle like terribly. Your boyfriend stays in your pockets? You know, I'm not that girl. I hate people feeling like they have one up on me. You know, like I'm the type of girl like if we go on a date, I have no problem going Dutch at all. You know, like if I pay one time, you pay the next, and then after that we go Dutch. Like I'm completely fine with that because I just feel like, you know, like those things are equal. Like everything has to be equal. Like we have to be on common ground. And like people don't really understand that like you don't have to have a career to be on common ground. You just have to see eye to eye. That's genuinely how I feel. Like as long as you can hold your weight in this world, I don't care about that stuff. I don't. So this is the thing, right? Oh, best friend. I think that was boyfriend. Sorry. Um, so here's the thing, right? Throwing things in your face. So I dealt with this girl, woman, and she will always say, "Oh, I don't like when you throw things in my face." And I was like, "Girl, what you're failing to realize is that you and I get into an argument. You say something, and I bring up a past event to prove my point. And you know, like she'd be like, "No, you're throwing such and such in my face," and I'd be like, "That's not what throwing something in your face is. If I'm throwing something in your face, that's me sitting around and you know, well, I did this for you, and I did that for you, and I did this for you, and I did that for you," and I'm like, "That's not what I'm doing. If you come at me." And you're combative about it, what is wrong with me bringing up a past event to prove my point, to, you know, go against what you're saying? That's not me throwing anything in your face. Don't sit up here and say that I'm one way when I'm telling you, well, that's not true because of this situation. And you're like, well, you're throwing shit in my face. No, girl. No, not at all. I'm standing up for myself because I'm not going to sit here and let you say that I'm this person that I'm not when you know damn well that I have stood by your side, I have defended you, I have done for you, and I have been there for you. Girl, bye. 10 times over, girl, bye. That is not throwing something in somebody's face. That is me defending myself using my actions that I have done in the past. Those are my actions. That's not me fucking running down what I did for you. I'm not that type of girl. When I do for people, it's because I actually care about them. I don't do for people because I, you know, I'm gonna bring that shit up or I expect something back. We're all struggling in life. Why the fuck would I do that? Why? Girl, thank you. Thank you. Some people got the game fucked up, y'all. Like they really got the game fucked up. And I just be like, what, like you live in a distorted reality. And I also think that a lot of people try to gaslight. When you're starting to distort reality and you're trying to impose that distorted reality on me, that is gaslighting. That shit makes people go crazy. Don't do it. Don't do it because I'm a very witty motherfucker. I think on my feet. I will talk you out, like, no, not even talk you out of a box. I will talk you into a fucking box. Don't try and play me. Don't try and play me. Fuck out of here. What do I look like? Come on. Come on. People are crazy. And like, it's like 8 billion people in the world. Why do I keep getting the crazy ones? I think that I'm like a decent girl. Like, I'm the girl that, like, when your food is fucked up, I will argue somebody to fuck down. I'm the type of girl that, like, in front of your family, I will have them thinking I'm a perfect angel. Right. Like, and like people take that genuine, like that kindness, like they take it for granted over and over again. And like, I hate that so much. I hate it so much. Like, y'all have no idea how much I hate it. But wait, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I will have your family thinking that I'm a perfect angel. A perfect fucking angel. I'm the bitch that will rock your socks, like behind closed doors. Like, I am so many different types of people all wrapped up in one. And I'm the person I need to be when I need to be that person. And like, ain't no other way for me to put that. I am going to be exactly who you need me to be when I need to be that person. Whether it's, ride or die, whether it's the angel, whether it's the good girl, the teacher, the lawyer, the nurse, it don't matter. I'm going to be that person you need me to be. And above all, I'll be loyal. I'll be loyal to you. Above all, I will be loyal. So why is it so hard to get that back? I don't get it. Why is it so hard to get that back? It's like I don't feel like I'm asking for too much at all. Like I don't feel like I'm asking. No, I'm not Leo, but I am a fire sign. So you got two more signs to pick from. Which one you think it is? I just want to dig this cherry out so bad. Which zodiac sign I think I am? It is a fire sign, but that's the only hint you got. One of my exes dated me because off of my dating profile, she couldn't guess my zodiac sign and she was really, really good at it. And she was like, "What? I'm not a Sagittarius." No. But I'm very compatible with Sagittarius. Apparently, they're supposed to be the love of my life. Meanwhile, the first person to ever break my heart, the first woman to ever break my heart, was a Sagittarius. I was so in love with her. I was a teenager. It hurt so bad. Mm-mm. So that's one sign left. Yo, y'all be getting me on YouTube spilling my fucking guts. I'm an Aries. I'm an Aries. Yes, absolutely. I'm an Aries. I once like a girl once approached me because she was like, "Are you a such and such?" And I was like, "No, I'm an Aries." She was like, "What? Yo, I would not have guessed that in a million years. Like, you don't seem like an Aries. Aries are more so me, 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 and I am a me, me, me type of person. But I just feel like you can share the love. Like, fuck it. It don't always have to be about me. I mean, it can be if you want to make it about me, but I mean, I'm on YouTube right now just talking about myself. So I guess it is very Aries like for me to be like this. But I'm like a classic Aries. Like I will start a million and one fucking task and never finish any of them. You never dealt with the Aries? You should. You should deal with the Aries. Because we're fucking amazing. First of all, we are the first sign of the zodiac. The first sign. Like that's just greatness within itself. I'm an April's Aries, so my birthstone is a diamond. My girl's best friend. Diamonds. Yo, Dito. I think this thing only goes up to about an hour. So whatever juicy questions you want to ask, ask now while I'm filling this drink. You guys get about 15 minutes left. I'm an Aquarius, so I don't know how it would be dating. I never dealt with an Aquarius. I mean, I could have. I don't know. I got like, yo, when I was a teenager, like I could not keep a relationship. I got like a million and one ex-girlfriends. It's terrible. And I'm friends with some of them. Oh, let me ask you a question, right? One of my ex girlfriends was like, "Oh, we should link up and hang out," and I was like, "Cool. What do you want to do?" She was just like, "I don't know, chill," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's cool." And then she was just like, "I'm gonna pay for us to go to the spa." I was like, "Wait, what?" Friends don't pay for friends to go to spas. And she was like, "We've always been good friends. We don't talk that often." So, what do you guys think? Do you guys think like she's interested again? Because I get those vibes. Mind you, we dated. I was a young teenager. I was about 16 when I was with her. So, like, I get those vibes. What do you guys think? I'll let you. I'll let you deliberate. That's what I said. She was interested. I said the same fucking thing. I said the same thing, and I was like, "Bro, like you can't convince me that you're not interested." And she was like, "No, we've always been good friends." And I was like, "Girl, girl, that's the okey doke." She tried to hit me with the whoop de whoop. I did ask her. I asked her was she interested in me, and she's like, "No." That's literally what she said. She was like, we've always been really good friends," and I'm like, "I talk to you once every 4 years, like the fuck." Mm-hmm. Wait, question. If this goes off, do you guys want me to come back on or what? Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? This is fun. I might even make me another drink. It's weird because like she hits me up every so often, and the last time she hit me up, she just sent me a message that said, "You good?" And I was like, "What?" And she was just like, "Yeah, you good?" And I was like, "Yeah." So I asked one of my friends, I was like, "Bitch, what does it mean when somebody says you good?" She was like, "Oh, she's checking up on you. Like, she wants to know, like, what's up with you." And I'm like, "What?" And so she was telling me that hood guys say that, but this girl, like, she's not really hood. And I'm like, "Bitch, what, what is going on right now?" I didn't know what the fuck was going on. She's probably waiting on me to make a move. I don't know. I'm not. I feel like when the past is over and I've moved on, then it's over and I moved on. What's my take on erotic poetry? I love it. I love anything erotic, honestly. The one thing I hate is when people ask me, they be like, "What type of porn you watch?" And I be like, "What? What type of porn I watch?" Like, who the fuck asked that? But I'm be honest with y'all. Nah, I'm gonna keep this to myself. Let me keep that. I was gonna say something. I'm gonna keep it to myself. Yeah, I'm into everything erotic. Like in my 30s, I feel like I'm more open to so much more. And I'm like, bitch, what is life if you're not living it to the fullest? That's a very personal question. Um, it is a very personal question, and the reason why I don't answer is because I actually don't have a problem answering it for the most part. It's just that what I jack off to changes. It changes so much. So one day it might be this, another day it might be that, another day it might be this, another day it might. It just is never the same. It's never the same ever. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I always tell my friends, um, no matter what you do or who you deal with, I would never ever judge you. Ever. I don't have it in my heart to judge. It's not within me. Like, if you guys knew who I was 360, you would be like, wow, wow. But, as far as like what my friends come and tell me, like, it's not my place to judge. If you're into midgets, I don't fucking care. Like, what? How does that affect me? It doesn't affect me. Your personal preference is your personal preference. I don't care if you're fucking into clowns dripping chocolate on their white pasty faces. Why does that bother me? It doesn't. It has nothing to do with me. You've been curious about threesomes? You too? Yo, I asked one of my exes. I was like, do you think one day we could have a threesome? She definitely told me no, and I definitely got an attitude. I wasn't even ready to have one at that point in time, whatsoever. But I was so hurt. I was like, wait, you've had one before. Like, why can't I have one? Like, so you're stopping me from like living my best life? Like, what the fuck? Why? Like, why can I get one? So I think it's 9 minutes left. 8 minutes is some change. And yeah, I'll definitely come back on. Absolutely, because this is one of the best conversations I've had in a long time. Probably because the alcohol, because like sometimes I get really stiff on you guys and I don't answer questions and I get like, when should I do the next video? Because this video was supposed to be all about me telling you how to get free lingerie out of me. And that's not what happened at all. At all, that's not what happened. Am I from Baltimore? No, but I was just in Baltimore last week. I was just down there last week. I wasn't down there long, but I was down there for work, honestly. But no, I'm from Philadelphia. And a lot of people don't think I'm from Philly because of the way I talk. And it's really weird because I listen to the girls from my neighborhood and we all talk alike. And it took me a long time to come to that conclusion, like, wow, that's what I sound like. Huh. Now I know why they don't think I'm from Philly. Terrible. It's so terrible. See you ladies work time. I'm not sure what that means. I sound like I'm from Philly. Ew. So I was born up north, but I grew up in Germantown. And like the girls in my neighborhood talk bougie like me. You're never gonna hear the accent where you're from. When I lived in New York, like everybody told me I sound like I was from down south. And I was like, bitch, what? Do I sound like I fucking chew on straw and spit tobacco? My job asked me to go to Cleveland. That was like maybe like a month ago. Daisy, you want to take a trip to Cleveland? I was like, no. No offense. You guys are really cool. How did you guys like hear about my page? Cause you know what? When, me and my ex used to do this together, I feel like we probably pulled more people in. But like, how did you guys stumble across my page? Like, what made you say, I want to subscribe? My homegirl from New York, and she's just so fucking abrasive. She be like, son, you don't understand. I will smoke that bitch boots. I will fucking murder that bitch. And I'd be like, calm down. You don't have to be that hard. You don't have to be that hard, fam. Like, it's okay. I'm getting down to the last drop, y'all. Let's ride. Oh, so you were around from like damn near the beginning. The page actually came about by accident. So we did a girlfriend tag one day on our very first vacation. Okay. Dope. Thank you. Yeah, that was a really long time ago. You know what? Back then, there weren't a lot of femme couples when we first started this. And I would tell her, I would be like, like, we got to keep this up. Like, we have followers. And she just didn't believe me. And, like, in the beginning, it wasn't growing too fast. But then there was one specific point in time when, like, shit was taking off. And I was like, like, we should really keep up with this. And she'd be like, no, you're crazy. And next thing I know, we have 1,000 subscribers. And I'm like, we have 1,000 subscribers. Like 1,000. And she'd be like, oh, mm. I don't think that she realized that, like, a lot of people don't even break like 30 subscribers, like 45 subscribers. My brother has like fucking 10 subscribers and he's had a YouTube channel for like fucking 10 years. Like, it's insane. So, like, I was trying to explain to her, like, keep up on it. I think that doing YouTube together made me really obsessed with social media. And we went MIA. Yeah. We went MIA. Yep. Um, Doing this, YouTube really made me obsessed with social media, and I didn't realize how much it was affecting her. I didn't realize how much it was affecting our relationship. And like, there was times when I cared more about the subscribers than I cared about how me ignoring her made her feel. So all in all, like, I do wish April the best of luck, and I want nothing but the best for her. And I'm sorry that it didn't work out, but at the end of the day, like if I can go back and do things a little different, I would. Absolutely. I would. Because, there was times that she was crying out for help. Um there was times that she was crying out for help and I chose to ignore her. And that's not fair for anybody, but that was a lesson learned for me. I think that's the reason why I am now the way I am, between going what I went through with her and then um going to therapy as well. It really helped me grow and learn more about myself. A lot of people ask me why I don't delete me and April's videos off of YouTube. I'm never going to delete where it all started. I don't go back and watch that stuff, but I do invite other people to go back and watch it. And, I need people to see like how it began. I'm not ashamed of my past. I'm not ashamed of my marriage. I'm definitely not ashamed of my divorce. But, like, it's a part of my life. It's legit a part of my life. Um, I don't post whoever I'm dealing with now, but I don't delete my past. And so, I don't know. I just tell people, like, this is a part of me. This is a part of my life. This is who I was back then when I was 40 pounds smaller. Oh, I need to get back there. Oh, yeah, I'm not ashamed of the old content. You guys can definitely see the difference between who I was 5 years ago and now. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can. If you can, I'll definitely tell you, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you can. Mm. It's 1 minute. I don't know if it's gonna cut down, cut off. I guess we'll find out in about 50 seconds. Mm. Am I in a relationship now? I guess I'll answer that when I come back. That feels so sorry, doesn't it? Like, this bitch. Mm. Those were sitting in alcohol. Mm. I think I would make me another drink. Hey, it didn't cut off. But I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna come back because I'm gonna make me another drink. This is going to be so much fun. I'm gonna be tore by the end of this. You guys don't understand. I'm gonna make me another drink and come back.